Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our topic is kinematics. Kinematics is the branch of mechanics. Uh, so first of all, I will talk about mechanics. That what is mechanics? Mechanics is the study of motion of an object. Simply, in mechanics, we are studying the motion of all objects, bodies, etc. For example, Earth revolves around the Sun while rotating about on its own axis. And mechanics, we are studying about the Earth's revolution and also our solar system move through space and Milky Way galaxy. And everything in our universe is in a state of motion. The two branches of mechanics are kinematics and dynamics. First, the kinematics. Kinematics is the study of motion of an object without going into the detail of what causes the motion. So, kinematics is that branch of mechanics in which we are not going to the cause of the motion. We are simply studying the motion and not the cause of the motion. While in dynamics, we are studying the motion of an object. Also, we are going to the cause of the motion. What factors, which factors, and also all these external forces that causes the motion. Now come to the next point, rest in motion. Basically, what are the rest in motion and what is the difference between them? These are the relative terms, such as they are not absolute terms. For rest in motion, we will define the reference, the position, and also we will define the observer, because rest in motion are depend upon the observer. First, we are defining what is rest in motion. If a body doesn't change its position with respect to an observer, we have already fixed an observer. A body doesn't change its position with the fixed observer, then that body will be at rest. For example, a book laying on a table. A book laying on a table is at rest with respect to fixed observer. And also a chair in a classroom. You see a chair in a classroom is at rest. It just doesn't change its position with the passage of time. And what is motion? If a body changes its position with respect to an observer, then that will be called the body is at motion. For example, when a player kicks the ball moves and it changes its position. So the ball is at motion. When a player kicks the ball will move and the ball will be called it motion. These were the definition of rest in motion, and also these are the relative terms. A relative term means that they are not absolute. We will fix the observer, and if there are two different observers, then the meaning of rest in motion will change for the same point for the same body. For example, a body is it here if we fix an observer, two different observer. For example, I am in a bus and there are two different observers. First one observer that are in a train and that is in a bus, and the second observer it is on platform or ground, then I will it rest with respect to the observer in a bus, and I will in a motion with respect to the observer in a platform. So same body me have rest in motion with the two different observer. So these are the relative term which depend upon the observer you have fixed. So I will give you homework. uh, you will think in your daily life uh, around you, and also you will write down some example of rest in motion, that these are the things which are in motion and these are the things which are in rest. And also for these examples you have to fix an observer first, then you have to define their state, whether these are at rest or at motion. Thank you.